And Bonnie Boom's use of her mom for Peterman. See, Peterman wanted to use Diane and he wanted Dave dead. Everybody that was at Pearl Gray's funeral dead that wouldn't lie about where she died at due to the medical records. So he wanted the family to say she was taken care of in hospice in Washington. Why? Because he was by Keith Gray. And this is before I ever had immunity. This is while I was in jail. Remember, Feekin, when I was in jail with you before I got immunity when you threatened to kill my grandma? Yeah, I'm sure you probably remember that pretty well, buddy. Don't ever threaten to kill a 92-year-old lady again, whether you're a cop or not. Because you know what? If you do that to an inmate, they're going to do the same thing I did to you. Anyways, now, Chris Peterman with my mom, that they could later on work with Keith and Addie and Don Gray and then use Diane out in and Rhonda's contract to lie about where Pearl Gray died at, because that would make my dad's house an interstate commerce facility in the commission of murder for hire. Now, Jennifer Warren was killed. See, everybody figures that they fucked up because interstate. Red was Oregon. Now, if you use Pearl Gray and my mom could lie and say grandma died in Washington under hospice, then she could say she was involved in the Ralph Painter investigation with Chris Peterman and her family down here. So therefore, Chris and my mom feel that they have immunity because there was interstate deaths. And even though I was in jail, they were caused by Daniel Joseph Boom. And that's why Daniel Joseph Boom had to be contracted with Carla on his deathbed. And this is what my mom wanted to put up with Chris Peterman, and why you had the business rackets going on, and why you had all that shit going on, because Chris Peterman was going to put on a false defense of where a contracted lady died. She was actually 91, a couple days before her 92nd birthday, she died. Like I said, I was in jail, and before she died, grandma, I beat the shit out of that cop. Anyways, and they didn't charge me with shit. Yeah, he fucking got told that he can't even sue me, grandma. I have immunity. Anyway, that's just for you up in heaven. Anyways, this little pissant motherfucker thought that he could lie about where my grandma died at so he could make an interstate commerce facility. That's what they were trying to do to 52188 Eggleston Lane. So my mom elected to use her own mom, and Keith Gray and Addie Gray and Don Gray went along with the fucking shit and thought that Diane and Rhonda could use Rhonda's contract to lie with them, and that the medical paperwork wouldn't say shit and say that my dad putting my grandma in a nursing home and taking them away from Dale was abuse, and that could be potential to the cause of the death, and how they could get lawsuits for that, and why grandma ended up in Good Samaritan Hospital in 2010 while I was in jail.